All right. I think we have got another update for our viewers. Is that right? Do we have another update? Because I think we've got some more.
We've got some
projected results. That's right.
Exactly. Yep. I've got them here, and I can bring those to you. We can bring up the projected results, which indicate. Yes. So I've got the numbers here. All right, we can bring those up in a second. The CDU-CSU Conservative bloc on 28.6%, the Alternative for Germany 20.4%, the second largest party. So they have, according to these projected results, gotten over the 20% mark. The Social Democrats 16.3%, the Greens 12.3%, the Left Party 8.5%, the Bundesrat Wagenknecht just under this 5% hurdle for the lower house of the Bundestag. They're on 4.9%. Same story with the FDP, the Free Democrats, who we were talking about a bit earlier, on 4.7%. And the plus and minuses you're seeing on your screen, they indicate they're a comparison to the last federal election. So you can see how the parties have done either worse or better compared to 2021. Let's look at the distribution of seats too. The SPD 119 seats in the 630-seat Bundestag. The CDU, CSU Conservatives on 187. The Greens on 80. The Free Democrats 33 seats. The Alternative for Germany on 133. The Left Party on 56 seats. Now, this is if these parties get into the Bundestag. The German, the possible coalitions, Social Democrats 119 and the CDU-CSU 209 seats, which would give them enough seats to make up a majority.
All right, we're going to bring our viewers back into the studio now. So we've been talking about the economy, about what needs fixing. And Richard, you were talking about this sense of malaise that Germans seem to be feeling now, you know, whether it's increased heating bills or simply the fact that the trains don't run on time anymore, which is a big discussion here. Can you talk to us a little bit about, you know, young people, young voters? I mean, are they worried about job prospects? Are they worried about pensions looking ahead? Because this is all big stuff, isn't it? All related to the economy.
Yeah, I mean, you do see that young voters are worried, and you start to see that also in the parties that they're voting for. So I was just looking at some data earlier that they've broken pretty strongly for the AfD, and also for the Left Party. So the kind of this surprise upswing that the Left Party, so basically one of the furthest left parties in German politics, pretty old school, you know, for redistribution of wealth, very pro-immigration, a party that had almost been given up for dead last year because it suffered a split, where one of the main figures in the party, called Sarah Wagenknecht, she split away and created her own party, which we've also seen in these projections, called the Sarah Wagenknecht Alliance, or BSW in the German initials. And she abandoned the party because she basically said, it's gone too woke. You know, it's not concerned with working class people and proper kind of good, honest sort of socialist values anymore. And it's sort of highfalutin stuff about gender and all of this, and not about, you know, the good, honest basics. This was her kind of message. And the impression was at that time that that was going to kill the Left Party, that the Left Party, you know, the people who were more progressive on these issues would find a home in the Greens, and she would take the more kind of conservative strain of working class voters from that party. It looks like, though, maybe she's potentially not going to manage to get into Parliament, or we'll see how these numbers shape up. But the Left Party has got a big late sort of upswing. I think part of that, we were talking about that earlier, that they've been beneficiaries of what Friedrich Merz did, this gambit to get sort of a motion through Parliament about migration, which got the support of the AfD, the sense that the left had to rally against that. But also, I think it's partly a response to the centre-left parties, so the Social Democrats and the Greens, inching rightwards on immigration, you know, talking more openly about the need for deportations, for people who had no right to stay in Germany or for people who had been involved in crimes. And so a kind of a perception that the centre ground of German politics is moving rightwards, and that even the centre-left parties are moving rightwards, and that one party had to be the holdout of saying no. And really, the left parties say we just oppose deportations, full stop. You know, and there is a part of the public that is really open to that.